Good morning, Namaste, Pranam to all brothers and sisters of India. I am Dr. Divakaran. My subject is medical sciences and astrology. Today I am going to speak about the easy method of judging financial prospects or prosperity. The second house. Second house is Vartavyam Agilam Vittam Vani Chikshadishanam Vidyaja Vivida Vedat Sarvam Chindaniyam Dividaha. What are the things we are ruling? And fifth is our intellect. Lakna is this Janma and also body, nature of the body, Sharira. Ninth house is our previous Janma. Fifth house is the coming Janma. In modern days, everyone wants to become rich quickly by some means or others, unless planetary positions in their horoscope indicates financial prosperity. Their efforts to become rich may become futile. Everybody wants to become rich and enjoy the fruits of life. For financial prosperity, the second house is Karaka, Jupiter and Lord of the second, ninth and 11th houses should be well placed in a person's horoscope. Second house indicates wealth. 11th house indicates our savings. 12th, our expenditure. 9th house, the bhagya or luck to become wealthy, and 11th house being second to the 10th house of profession indicates financial and professional income. These three houses, second, 9th and 11th, besides the 10th house, must be strong for one to earn wealth and become rich. There is an oft-quoted slogan from Bharadwari which emphasizes the importance of wealth. Wealth is very important. Those who have enough money, they can do each and everything in the society or society. Everybody wants money. Without money, the person is a beggar. If you have plenty of money in your pocket or bank, you will get respect from the people and your family members and everybody. If you have wealth and money with you, everybody is ready to look after you. സമ്പത്തു കാലത്തു തൈവത്തു വച്ചാൽ ആപത്തു കാലത്തു കാപത്തു തിന്നാം. During the time of your younger age, you have to save money. That will help you in the old age. The man who possesses wealth is considered noble bonds. He is learned, well informed, and an appreciator of merits. You can buy anything and everything except your father and mother. If you have no money, you are not do anything in the world. പണത്തിനു മുകളിൽ പരുന്തും പറക്കും. In short, all qualifications cling to wealth. In modern days, everyone wants to become rich. So they approach astrologers to find out which period in their horoscope will give them good wealth and prosperity. The Dasha period also will be very important. Dasha and Bhukti. The Dasha is Dasha of 11th house. The ruler of the 11th house, Dasha, will be good for the native to earn much money and prosperity in life. For this, the astrologers should take pains to find out the planetary dasha which may help the person to become rich enough to tide over their financial difficulties. For helping astrologers to find out this, our ancient rishis developed a unique method known as Indu Lagna, that is Moon Lagna or Chandra Lagna. The Chandra is powerful, the Moon is powerful. The both sides of the Moon have either Jupiter or Mars or Mercury or Venus. The second house will be the Sunabha Yoga. 12th will be the Anafa Yoga. Then that person can earn money through his work. Hindu Lagna, through which one can easily find out the period in person's horoscope, which may make him wealthy, provided his second, ninth, 10th and 11th houses are sufficiently strong enough to give boost to Hindu Lagna, to manifest its full effects on a native's. Hindu Lagna is dealt with in many standard classical tests on astrology. Hindu Lagna should not be confused with the Chandra Lagna, and Hindu means Chandra or moon. It should be arrived at by totaling the rays allotting to the ninth lord both from Lagna and Chandra Lagna. Then this total should be divided by 12. The remainder counted from Chandra Lagna is the Hindu Lagna. Following are the rays allotted to the 7 planets expecting Rahu and Ketu. Sun has 30 rays, Mars 6 rays, Jupiter 10 rays, Moon 16 rays, Mercury 8 rays, Venus 12 rays, Saturn 1 ray. For example, if a person born in Meena Lagna, having moon in the Midun or Gemini, let us see what is his Hindu Lagna. Ninth lord from Meena Lagna is Mars, whose rays are 6. Ninth lord from moon in Midun or Gemini is Saturn, whose rays is 1. Adding 1 and 2, we get 7. As this is not divisible by 12, it is enough if we take the 7th sign from Chandra Lagna, which is Dhanus or Sagittarius. So Dhanus is Hindu Lagna. In a similar way, when Lagna and moon sign Rashi are non-Hindu Lagna, can easily be found out. Let us take one more example. A person is born in Sagittarius Lagna, having moon in Kanya or Virgo. Let us arrive his Hindu Lagna as follows. Ninth lord from Lagna Sagittarius is Sun, whose rays are 30. Ninth lord from moon in Virgo namely Shukra, whose rays are 12. Adding 1 and 2, we get 42, which, if divided by 12, will remainder of 6. Count 6 sign from moon in Virgo, which is Kumbha or Aquarius. So Aquarius is his Hindu Lagna. If a planet is situated in Hindu Lagna, the Dasha period of the planet is said to give Raja Yoga. To a native, if this planet is a benefic, the yoga producers will be greater than that caused by a malefic in the Hindu Lagna. Planet aspecting Hindu Lagna is also found to give Raja Yoga. If a benefic is in Hindu Lagna, it will give sufficient wealth. If Jupiter or Moon with digit strength is in Hindu Lagna, it will produce a powerful Raja Yoga, bestowing on the native immense wealth. An excellent planet in Hindu Lagna suddenly bestows good wealth during his Dasha. If a number of benefits occupying Hindu Lagna, the person will earn immense wealth, especially in the Dasha periods of any of these benefits. If there is only one benefit in Hindu Lagna, unaspected by other benefits of malefics, even then the native is found to become highly rich. If Hindu Lagna is occupied by any one of the malefic, the person will have moderate wealth. If the malefic planet mentioned above is in Evectra or exalted, the native will become very wealthy in his latter life, while if it will be moderate in the early years of his life. If this Lagna is occupied by a benefic and malefic, then also the person will become highly rich. Planets either situated in Hindu Lagna or aspects it or situated in angles, trigonas from Hindu Lagna, will also give wealth in the period of their Dasha and Bhuktis, while those situated in the 3rd, 6th, 8th and 12th from the Hindu Lagna will destroy wealth and give unnecessary expenses and losses. If a planet is situated in the 5th, 9th or 11th from Hindu Lagna, the Dasha of the planet will give immense wealth. So similarly, we have to find whether the person get immense wealth in life. So the planetary positions, especially 9th Lord and 5th Lord and the Lagna Lord. The Lagna Lord is powerful and 9th Lord is aspects to the Lagna Lord, or Lagna Lord is in the 5th house. The first is this Janma and 9th is our previous Janma. The coming Janma is 5th house. If the 5th house have benefic planets, the 9th have benefic planets, the person's life is wonderfully happy and comforts. Thank you very much. I'll come tomorrow with other subjects. My subject is medical sciences and astrology. If you like my subject, please subscribe and the bell button must be opened.